So we're live. That's what I'm told by this machine. Stuka Joe here on another test video, and we're gonna unbox a game without hands. Hey ma, no hands. And I got Dan Il Duce Pancaldi. You were first, so you win a prize. I can send you a burrito over, but it's not gonna arrive in good condition over there, Canada, Dan. So. Okay, so we're going to unbox a game using the freeze and freeze effect without hands, and let's see how that goes. And I know people have done already unboxings about this game. This is another of these test videos. So let's see how that goes. So let's switch here, and I'm in the studio. That's camera number 3. And this is the side camera that we probably won't use. And let's go to camera number 1. And Duce, you tell me if this thing works or doesn't. So, okay. So here we go. This is Atlantic Wolves, published by Canvas Temple Games, designed by Gary Graber of Minden or Minden Games. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. So you see, this is the front of the box, and now you're seeing the back of the box without any hands. So far, so good. Let's take a look at the top portion of the back of the box. It says that some called it the most crucial campaign of the Second World War. You could say so. I mean, at least naval. And Atlantic Wolves is a solitaire game in which you control the forces of the Germans here. And it's designed by Gary Graber. So you're in the shoes of Karl Denitz. And it's not a complicated game at all to play. It's a pretty straightforward, small footprint game. Let's take a look at the components listed here without any glare, hopefully this time. And you see it has a rule book, 22 by 17 inch mounted map board, one sheet of 1-inch counters, so the counters are big, 40 playing cards, charts and tables, a tally record sheet, and one 10-sided die. So let's see the box here. Shows this is PBY Catalina having fun with a U-boat there, and the U-boat, things are not going well for the U-boat. So that's what you can expect. Let's take the box lid off and see. I already opened the game, so I cheated, and I know what's in there. So let's take a look first. It has these counters, and these counters are pretty big. So let's spread them out so you can take a look at them. And the bag is kind of giving me some trouble here. So, okay, they're spread out now. So you can see, and let's focus in here. Now I'm going to show my hands because otherwise this will take forever. This is a patrol counter. You got escorts, and these are obviously the Allied counters. Convoy. On the back side they're blank. I haven't played the game, even haven't read the rules. And here we see a scatter marker. What else? ATA Order B marker. So these are the counters that come for the Allies. There's counters also for the Germans, and I placed them in this little baggie there, but let's take them out of the baggie, see how they look. Let's see. And these baggies came with the game, I think, and they're a little tough to open. Let me see if I can open it in a reasonable amount of time so you guys can continue with your lives. Here we go. Okay. So there they are. What we have here, of course, U-boats. Got the milk cow. So this is where they will refuel. They can refuel at sea. Got more U-boats, and there you have the man himself, Dennett's. And you can become an ace, I suppose, or some of your U-boats can become aces. They sink enough tonnage. We have the Focke-Wulf 200 Condor counter. And I think everything else is U-boats. Oh, we have Erik Raider. So I think he preceded Dennett's in command of the Kriegsmarine. So it's Condors, and everything else is a U-boat. So in addition to that, the game includes a set of 40 cards. So let's take a look now at the cards. Here we have the cards, and we see the backs. And here we see, for example, North Atlantic Convoy, Ultra Plus One. The top number is the number of the card for inventory purposes, I suppose. Bedienst gives you a reroll. And here, I guess this is, I don't know, for you, those of you who have played the game, this looks to me like the resolution of certain things here. You flip the card and you take a look at the result, because they're all different. It reminds me a little bit about Upfront, where you would flip the card and you can resolve combat there and positions and stuff like that. So here we have the cards, Wolfpack Ambush, and these of course are in order how they come. You make sure you shuffle them, otherwise your game's going to be boring like hell. So these are the cards for Atlantic Wolves. That's the 40 cards. Also, the game brings a set of two very interesting clear dice, and they're pretty chunky. I like them. Very nice. And the game also brings, of course, the rules of play manual. And here it is. So let's take a look at it. Full color, glossy type. And we have illustrations as to the playing pieces, what they mean. Okay, so here we have escort placement row and air patrol placement. Those are the rows that we saw at the bottom of the cards here. Escort and air patrol placement. So we have a total of, the optional rules start in page 7. So this is not a complex game at all. And we even have a sample turn. I may film, I don't know, I may film the sample turn so you have an idea. I'm not going to do it now because I haven't read it. Here we have an ace creation table, designer notes, bonus convoy table, German attack table, ASW table, and hit table. And then here we have a copy of the sheet. I guess you can photocopy it in order to keep a track of each of your games. Also, the game includes a player aid card, 8.5 by 11 inches, and you have the same tables that I showed you, the German attack table, ASW table, and hit table on one side, and on the other side we have the ace creation table, bonus convoy table, and we have a lot of space there. You can place your potato chips, chocolate, whatever in that space. I suppose it has a lot of space there. So something tells me they could have probably fit all the tables on one side, but who knows. So that's the player aid. And then there's another player aid, which is again the tally sheet. I think this is different from the one that appears, no, it's the same, that appears in the back of the rule book. So you keep track here of tonnage, ships sunk, U-boats that are operational, and U-boats that are sunk. And this is just a one-side sheet. And of course we have the board, and the board is a mounted map board. And now I'm gonna attempt something here. I'm gonna switch to my wide camera while I'm showing you this board here to see. We can switch now, and I think, let me see. Yeah, this is the wide camera, and I'll be opening the board now. And let's open it, and let's take a look at the board. This is the board opened, and so it's a square-shaped board. I had a pointer somewhere around here. Let's see if I can find it. I can't find it now. This is the thing about live videos. You got to improvise when you can't find things. So I don't see my pointer. Great. So let's go without the pointer. Let's just move the camera around. So I'll move the camera, and I'm going to show you first the area that is Newfoundland. So you can see it there. You can see there's an escort box, air patrol box, an aggressive +2 box, normal, and a -2 shadow box. And that pattern repeats itself in other parts of the map. You see it there in the region of Iceland, or area of Iceland. You have the North Atlantic there in the middle. And if we go further to the south, you see the Bay of Biscay. And then if we continue south, we see the African coast. If we go west, we have the eastern seaboard, and the mid-Atlantic also, right there. And then the game shows a sequence of play that you see there. Start with the strategic phase, which something strategic happens there, I suppose. This is a pure unboxing video. You can tell I haven't read the rules. And then the event phase, where you determine an event, I suppose. Then you have the allotment and placement phase, where you place your U-boats, I suppose. Then attack and ASW phase. They attack us. Allied Technological Advantage phase. I don't like the name of that phase. I don't think it's good for us. Then the U-boat production phase. I like the name of that one, but I fear that's not going to be enough production to stem the tide. And then the convoy bonus placement phase. So those are the phases that come with the game. Let's go quickly now to the area of the board that we haven't seen yet. And this is the eastern area of the board. We see our headquarters space, which is basically around Germany and France. Then we have the sub-pens, which are in the Bay of Biscay. Then we have a condor box, a convoy box, more to the north. You see there around Ireland. And we have the other boxes that we saw for each of the areas. So this is a test video. That's why I couldn't provide to you a lot of information about the game, because I haven't read the rules, even though there's 6 pages. But this is a game that I got through Kickstarter. And normally, I never say if I got a game from the publisher or Kickstarter, but I think I should. So in this one, I bought it with my own cash. Kickstarter was the way I got it, and I may do a video on this, but this is another test video. And now I'm going to take a look at just a second. Okay, let's see. I'm going to get back here to the webcam. The webcam's supposed to be on this other side, so let me see if I can. Just a second, folks. Okay. Okay, let's take a look. We got Dan Pankelty, John Haley. Hi, John. Happy New Year. Dennis Svitak. Oh, you're welcome, Dennis. My pleasure to show this game, even though it's on a test video. Victor Amaya. I don't play a lot of games due to a lack of time. Me too. I don't play a lot of games due to a lack of time. I hope I had more time. But I like to show them on video. Thanks. And so this is a test. I guess the sound is all right. I think it's everything I wanted to test worked. So I appreciate you guys for hanging in there. And if you have any questions, I'll answer them. So yes, the game is a solitaire game. And you are the Germans. So I think this, I'm looking, where is the time of streaming? I can't find it anywhere here, but I guess it comes with the territory learning curve. So that's the end of this streaming test video. And I'll see you in maybe do a couple of more test videos. And hope you like them. See how they come out. Okay? So, take care, folks. See ya.